later. There's going to be a bit of dodgy connection when I get this set up, but right now I'm just in the midst of finishing my training, and I couldn't do the first solo flight because I couldn't manage it, but I can try navigation. Okay, for the next 30 seconds connection is going to go, but we'll be back very shortly. Okay, here we are, we're ready, up and running.
Flying is free. Open skies, endless possibilities. But to fully enjoy it, you need to be prepared. We're going to focus this lesson on navigation prep and procedures, the fundamentals of getting from point A to point B. Step 1, putting some distance between us and the ground.
Okay, that is trying to tell me to go ahead and lift the plane, taking the brakes off and just going fully into throttle. Get the hang of this YouTube business. I haven't quite figured out the line between talking and watching and focusing on the game and all that jazz, but we're just gonna fly and put it onto YouTube. That's all we're doing really. So I've got this new game which has a hefty 110 gigabytes, which took all night to install, and here I am taking it, and I've got to listen to my instructions very carefully. So I'm off now and I should be doing some navigation soon.
Alright, we're off. Now keep climbing around the airport till we reach 5,800 feet.
Okay, so we are at 5,000, so we've got another 800 feet to go. Very good stuff. So it's keeping the attitude thing above the horizon so that we are climbing and we don't want to lose out on speed at all. This is very exciting. Come back another day. I'll be here doing the same thing. Maybe I'll get the hang of talking about other stuff as well, but this is too complicated. This is focus driven. You see here, this is my control panel here with all the you can see we're nearly at 5,500 and we're trying to get to 5,800. It's a bit exciting really. Okay, we're at 5,700. No pressure, no pressure.
It goes without saying, but
Brilliant.
Good navigation starts with good departure prep.
Okay.
Let's set up the aircraft for the first leg of your trip.
Brilliant. Let's do that.
Attitude? Check. Now for your heading. When you need to set and maintain a heading, you'll want to rely on your heading indicator. Compasses are prone to errors, especially during turns or while accelerating or decelerating. Go ahead and position your plane above the airport.
Okay, this is a bit of fun. We're positioning our plane above the airport, live to YouTube. I love this game. I've got a joystick and everything. If you didn't know, I've got a joystick off camera. So this is my favourite game right now. I'm going to be playing this more than Rocket League, I suppose. Trying to make the most of it. It's real-time weather apparently. I really want to go fly over my house and see if it's raining. Well, it's not raining, but that's the funs of this. It's taken them a while for Microsoft to get a good flight simulator game. It's the last one was Flight Simulator 10 in 2006. I've got a copy of that. I've got this one now. Looking forward to flying over different destinations. You look to the left, it's nice, nice terrain there, and if I look to the right, also nice terrain there. It's good quality. I've got it on the lowest settings as well, and it's still good quality because my laptop can't handle the most magnificent settings. That's something I have to be careful of, not to buy a computer with better graphics, because that's expensive. I should focus on my life and have savings and be independent and stuff. But this isn't too bad. I'm playing Flight Simulator.
Oh, one last bit of departure prep. We need to validate the time. That's a fancy way of saying start the clock.
Okay. Start navlog stopwatch. How do I do that? How do I start the clock? I don't know. I suppose I've got that amount of time to figure it out. Let's get steady, and then we're going to escape for a second and go on controls, because we need to figure out how we start the watch. We don't want camera, we don't want flight control, landing gear, menu, power, management, brakes. I don't know. So if we keyboard, it's a stopwatch. We'll find it. I don't have to. Why does it say stopwatch? Autopilot on, autopilot off. Nav. Where's the stopwatch? Where's, I don't know. Oh, let's search by name. Watch. Clock. Time. Stop. How do I do it? So what am I trying to do? Start navlog stopwatch. So if I search nav log, so let's put S. I know. Button 12. Okay, let's go for keyboard. Where do I start the time? This is... Okay, it's N. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Start.
On the nav log, you can see
Perfect.
our next waypoint, Munns Park, is at a 41-degree heading about 5 minutes away. Navigating is basically flying a given heading for a given amount of time. Sometimes you deviate, but if you track the time flown from your last known position, you'll always have at least a range for your current position.
I didn't understand any of that. I know that I'm...
We all know speed can increase or decrease depending on the wind. That's why at your next waypoint you'll want to compare your estimated time en route with the actual time flown. Validate your estimate and your progress.
Right, okay. I started a watch. I don't know how it's going to help me. It turned out that my face was covering the stopwatch, so I couldn't figure it out. I've just got to make it to... So really, I need to pitch up a little bit. If I press on 10, I can use the elevators to get the perfect whether I should put autopilot on, probably not. I just don't want to. I want to keep the altitude. Does it say how many feet I should be at? I think I'm roughly at the right one. I should probably have my hand on the joystick, to be fair. But never mind. We're safe. Everything's alright. So I'm just going to do this navigation and then go out for a walk, really. I should have my hand on the joystick. Where's my autopilot? I'm gaining altitude, that can't be good. I've left my, I don't have a hand on the joystick. So this is nervous times. I'm gaining altitude. Let's try and go down a bit. Let's just turn down the throttle a little bit. So we're just estimating the time. It's an important part of this expedition. This is quite fun, really. I should probably be part of this. Oh, it's up there, so really I should be pointing upwards. So estimated time of, don't know. So I go to Mines Park and then I go to Flagstaff. And they estimate that it's going to take just under 17 minutes, whereas it really is going to take whatever the time says. And apparently knowing the time for stuff is useful. Apparently. I haven't got the time set correctly, but I suppose this is a training session. It'd be cool to have the right time and everything. I don't want to do navigation by myself, so I don't know how to do that. I'll probably fail it. Having a vague idea is probably good. I think I'm ready to go into missions after this. Yeah. considering I'm going to fail everything else. So nautical miles, that's the I'm flying towards. Very exciting stuff. This game took an age to download. I had to fall asleep next to my laptop being on. The dedication. Because I couldn't have my laptop switch off, because then I wouldn't reach what I need to reach. I wouldn't get the download in time. Okay. So we're heading towards this checkpoint here.
You made it to Munns Park. According
Brilliant.
to the nav log, we've got one more stop. Flagstaff Pulliam Airport. An easier way to navigate is to follow identifiable landmarks like highways. And just so happens we have one below us.
Okay. Follow the highway. This is a bit longer. Alright, let's reset the watch. Reset the watch. So we're going to Flagstaff. So really you're meant to do all this without the you're meant to do all this without, you're meant to follow a highway. Where's the highway? Don't know. No idea. I know there's a mountain over there. This is fun though. I like it. Even though I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, how would I get there unless I had the navigational features and everything? I suppose it has the headings and the distance. So how would I don't know. I don't know how I do this navigational business by myself. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to start a mission. I want to complete a mission. Got 10 or so minutes. What time is it? Oh, I have to go after this. After this live stream I'm going. Might not do another live stream, to be honest. But this has been fun. Yeah. So rather than playing Rocket League, I'm playing Flight Simulator. And I got the hang of playing Rocket League and talking at the same time. But this proves slightly more difficult because it's quite a lot of new controls and everything. But this is fairly easy. So about my life, what would I like to have done? I have no aspirations for the next few months, which is good. I don't know whether it's important to have goals and aspirations. It's not as if I had those when I had a job, to be honest. Even though I was being more useful, I still didn't have any goals or aspirations. I suppose I've got two aspirations. One is to learn a language, Italian, and the other is to have a following on YouTube to try and get people to watch me, even if it was like, you know, a couple of hundred views or something. Not the time to see that, and that's probably my more realistic dream. The language is a bit of a long-term ambition, but I suppose in the here and now, can I be fine? Yeah, I suppose in the here and now, I can just be happy with the being able to focus on stuff and being content watching stuff. Because I talk about focus energy, and my mental health, I have less focus energy. And getting that focus energy is really pleasant. And when I've got more of it, I can do more. So I like reading books as well, and that helps. If I was into reading books, I'd be pleased. Because reading books makes you a more well-rounded person, and you understand stuff, and it's good to have a concentration that lasts for, you know, an hour or so reading, rather than just you know, the few seconds of scrolling between each photo on Instagram. I'm not stuck in the ecosystem of Instagram and Twitter. I don't spend my time there, which is a positive. I like to play games instead. Follow the highway. It's saying follow the highway, but I have no idea what the highway... If I press 1... Okay. I don't know what that does. I suppose it's not good to get used to a camera angle below. It's good to get stuck in the cockpit. I can't follow the highway. I'm just flying straight towards the goal. I didn't know there was a highway. Is there a highway? Let's look down. Yeah, there is a bit of a highway, but I'm not part of it. I've lost altitude. Never mind. We'll get there in 3 nautical miles. Will they ask me to land the plane? This is the question. Possibly. That'd be a bit of fun. Did I take off? I don't think I did. Maybe they were and asked me to land as well. I've got to end this. We're nearly there. I suppose it's a bit weird spending your time just like travelling, but like in a game. I have to do it now because it's what I signed up for. Hopefully they won't ask me to land. I do want to land, but I don't have the time. I'm meant to be going out for a walk.
As you close in on Flagstaff Pulliam airspace, next step is setting up to enter the traffic pattern. We've got clearance to enter the downwind leg and land on runway 21. Keep your attitude, then follow the standard pattern.
Mom. Sounds like I am gonna land a plane. There's the highway. Mum, I want to land my plane. I'm nearly there.
Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce your power.
Mum, I'm landing my plane, and then I can go on a walk.
Sorry?
I'm landing my plane,
Okay.
and then I can go on a walk. Okay, we'll get there. One step at a time. Very exciting. My plane landing skills. So I'm landing on that air runway there. Hopefully I get a completion sticker. I like it when there's something in the air I can follow. If I had to do this navigation of business by myself, I'd really struggle. landing behind me. This is quite technical feat. Look at it.
Power should be at idle now, so you're losing altitude while maintaining cruise attitude.
I should be alright. Losing altitude. Let's see how wonky this landing's gonna be. Let's see, have a look. What is it gonna be like? I can't see the runway. Oh, there it is. Oh no, I've crashed. Never mind, I've crashed. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for certain, maybe later on today. Hopefully next time won't crash. Bye for now. Hey do. Bye.